Good day everyone, I am Michael, moderator for this webinar. I welcome everyone for today's webinar, which is Performance Management Doing It Right Could Be Your Competitive Advantage. I would now like to introduce our presenter for today, Bob McKenzie. Bob McKenzie has over 40 years of human resources management experience. He has been a speaker at a number of conferences as well as audio and web-based seminars. Now, I would like to hand over the floor to the speaker. Over to you, Bob.
Hey, thank you, Michael, and thank you all for attending. Appreciate it. Performance management, it's one of those things that's near and dear to my heart. The objectives here is to gain a better understanding of your role as a leader and manager, okay? And then gaining commitment of your employees. And I'm going to talk a little bit establishing goals and standards and knowing the purpose of performance appraisals. A little bit of discussions on that, and you're going to be doing such a great job with your performance appraisals, and when we're done, you're going to have the boss sing your praises. So that's just kind of areas to be addressed here. Your role as a manager, gaining commitment, understanding goals, all right? A manager's role in performance appraisals. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how to set goals, job there. So checking those standards. Then I'm going to go over a few slides that have to do with manager competencies, how to prepare, the purpose, process a little bit, things to look out for. And then I end all of my webinars with some action items on your part. Now, your role, okay, as a manager, okay, and I'm just going to put this in very simple terms. Take responsibility for talent improvement. Have a thing where people fall into one of four categories. Okay, they're either committed, and that is really kind of cool. When people are committed to the job, okay, committed to their coworkers, committed to the company. Then we've got those people who are complacent. Gaining commitment. First thing we got to do, we got to hire and expect the best for our organization. But you got to set clear goals and standards. The work has got to be meaningful to the employees as far as leadership, okay? Let's take a look at that, okay? The values of your organization, the culture of your organization. You've got to have reasonable compensation and benefits. We've got to provide some development continually. The work environment, the reputation of your organization. And then all these things here, okay, have an impact on satisfaction, commitment, and intent to stay. Now, understanding goals. It's this extremely important area here as well. We start out with our mission, our vision, your values, which are important, but then we also go with organization-wide goals. What are the goals and objectives of the organization? Filter down to the business units and functions. We'll go down to the individual departments. We'll help determine individuals' managers' role in performance appraisals. First, you want to set measurable goals and standards. We've got to establish competencies. We've got to make sure that when you're doing your performance appraisals, it's there to enhance commitment. We've got to be honest with our evaluations. You want to enhance productivity, absolutely. The appraisals must be timely, okay? And if they change, then yes, you got to make some adjustments during the course of the year. So the goals have got to be specific. And then again, we got to be measurable. They got to be attainable. They've got to be relevant. You also have to have them time-based. Goals and objectives have got to be a little bit energizing. I want those things to be remarkable. Checking your standards. Are they specific? Are they measurable? Are they consistent with organizational goals? Do they have time limits? Are they challenging? Will others say, wow, when they're finished with that? Here's your manager competency. Stimulates excellent performance. Here's some more, okay? They got to be the individual that builds relationships. Stimulates excellent performance. Got one more, okay? Communication. What's the purpose of performance appraisals? To improve future performance. Define what's acceptable before the appraisal cycle begins. Manager's preparation. First of all, you got to define that performance, okay? What's acceptable for each performance factor? Here's some examples I have of like exempt performance factors. Technical knowledge, though, here's a low rating, high rating. Here's just an example. Manager's preparation. Ask these questions. So this is all important. 6 rules for effective performance appraisals. Do your performance appraisals on time. You're reviewing the results on meeting standards. Improve future performance. That's what it's all about. That is where we gain commitment. Monitoring performance, like I said, it's ongoing. Coaching, counseling when necessary, and that's what we got. First of all, no surprises, and it's got to be timely. Here you go. It's got to be a private setting. Performance appraisal is also fair to everybody else. You got to look out for certain things. So you got to watch out for some of that stuff. So here's the thing with our action items. Take responsibility for talent improvement. That's your job. Performance appraisals are extremely important. The type of performance appraisals that you have, and then go from there. So thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
You're
So
welcome.
that does conclude the session for today. Thank you everyone for participating. You may all disconnect now and have a great day ahead.
Bye-bye now. Thank you.